When the unexpected strikes, it's not just about brute strength or fancy gear, it's about having a plan. Nature is powerful, unpredictable, and often unforgiving. A sudden storm, a flash flood, a power grid failure can turn our comfortable world upside down in an instant. In those critical moments, panic is the enemy, and preparedness is your best friend. Thinking ahead isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control of your safety and the safety of your loved ones. This guide is your first step. We're going to break it down, day by day, into simple, achievable actions. You don't need to be an adventurer, just the will to learn and the discipline to act. Day 1. The Family Huddle. Your first mission is simple but crucial. Talk. Gather everyone and discuss why being prepared matters. Explain emergencies like big storms and power outages without scaring the children. Frame it as a team challenge. Decide on a meeting spot outside your home and one outside the neighborhood. Write them down and post them on the fridge. Day 2. Water, water, everywhere. 1 gallon per person, per day. Aim for a 3-day supply. 2 weeks is even better. Store in food-grade containers, label with the date and replace every 6 months. Keep them in a cool, dark place. Don't forget pets. Day 3. The grab-and-go bag. Imagine leaving in a hurry. What do you need? Start a go bag for each person, place them near an exit, and secure the containers today. We'll fill them over the coming days. Day 4. Non-perishable power. Build a 3-day kit. Canned tuna, beans, vegetables, energy bars, peanut butter, dried fruit, crackers, and a manual can opener. Day 5. Light up the dark. 1 light per person, headlamps for hands-free work, extra batteries, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio. Practice the crank now. Day 6. First aid fundamentals. Every home needs a well-stocked kit. Include bandages of various sizes, sterile gauze, antiseptic wipes, tape, antibiotic ointment, pain relievers, and prescription meds for at least a week. Add tweezers and scissors. Place the kit in a central, easy-to-find location and check it every 6 months. Day 7. The communication lifeline. Designate an out-of-state contact, write down name, phone, and email, laminate cards and place a USB in your go bag. Practice the call so everyone feels comfortable. This small step means you can reconnect when it matters most. Day 8. Secure important papers, passports, birth certificates, insurance policies, deeds. Scan or photograph them, save to password-protected cloud and a USB in your go bag. Store originals in a waterproof, fireproof box or safe deposit box. Day 9. Master your utilities. Locate your main water valve, electrical panel, and gas shutoff. Keep any required tools nearby and label valves clearly. Day 10. The Comfort Kit. Pack small items for morale, a favorite book, cards, a notepad, a small blanket, or a stuffed animal for kids. These tiny items preserve calm and a sense of normalcy. Every item and skill is another layer of protection. Think of preparedness as an investment in your family's future. Day 11. Fire escape drill. House fires become deadly in minutes. Draw a simple floor plan and mark 2 ways out of every room. Mark exits, door and window. Make sure they open easily and practice the drill with your family. Pick an outside meeting spot and do this twice a year. Day 12. Check your alarms. Test every smoke and carbon monoxide alarm on every level and inside bedrooms. Replace batteries yearly and replace units older than 10 years. A good tip: change batteries when you change your clocks. Day 13. Sanitation. Build a hygiene kit with moist towelettes, sanitizer, soap, toothbrushes, toilet paper, and feminine hygiene supplies. Include a bucket with lid, cat litter, sawdust, and heavy garbage bags for sanitation. Day 14. Weather the storm. Learn the hazards in your area: hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, wildfires. Know alert types and identify safe spots at home: basements for tornadoes, higher ground for floods. Day 15. The stay-at-home kit. For events when sheltering in place is best, keep a 2-week supply of water and food, extra blankets, warm clothing, books, games, a fire extinguisher, and a utility wrench in an accessible bin. This centralized kit keeps you from scrambling in the dark and helps you ride out longer events comfortably and safely. A little organization now saves panic later. Day 16. Pet preparedness. Pack a 3-day supply of food and water, a bowl, medications, leash or carrier, Idaho tag, and a recent photo of you with your pet. Never leave pets behind during an evacuation. Day 17. Prepare your car. Keep a duffel with jumper cables, a small toolkit, tire inflator, warm blanket, gloves, hat, non-perishable snacks, water, a flashlight, and extra batteries. In winter, add a shovel, ice scraper, and some cat litter for traction. Day 18. Get to know your neighbors. Exchange numbers and skills. A nurse, a generator owner, or a handy neighbor can make all the difference. Day 19. Financial readiness. Keep a small emergency cash fund and small bills for gas, food, or shelter if ATMs and banks are down. Keep copies of cards and store them securely. Day 20. Basic first aid skills. Learn how to clean and bandage wounds, treat minor burns, and recognize signs of shock. Use reputable sources like Red Cross or St. John Ambulance and practice with a family member. Hands-on practice builds confidence and muscle memory. Day 21. Discover the power of the whistle. It travels farther than a shout. Give everyone a whistle and teach the signal. 3 sharp blasts. Practice it so it becomes automatic. Day 22. Expand your food supply gradually. Build a 2-week pantry with foods your family eats and rotate FIFO to avoid waste. Store them together in a dedicated space. Closet or basement shelving works well. Day 23. Extinguisher training. Learn pass. Pull the pin, aim at the base, squeeze, sweep side to side. Check the pressure gauge regularly. Watch a quick tutorial and ensure it's mounted in an accessible spot. Day 24. Flood preparedness. Move documents and valuables to higher floors, clear gutters, and consider sandbags or temporary barriers if you're at risk. No evacuation routes to higher ground. Day 25. The information game. Sign up for local emergency alerts. Program emergency numbers into your phone and follow official social accounts for rapid updates. Day 26. Try a mental dry run. Sit quietly and visualize a specific emergency. What alerts you'd receive, the first thing you'd do, where your go bags are, and your evacuation route. Mentally walking through the plan identifies gaps without stress and builds the pathways to act calmly. Day 27. Learn a useful knot. Start with a bowline or a taut line hitch, watch a short tutorial and practice until it's automatic. Day 28. Water basics. Identify household sources like your water heater and toilet tank, not the bowl. Learn to boil water for 1 minute, use purification tablets or a portable filter. Day 29. Review and refresh. Pull out your go bags, check the first aid kit and pantry, tick through checklists. Replace expired items and update for any family changes. Day 30. The habit of resilience. Celebrate the progress. Set a 6-month reminder to test alarms and rotate supplies. Preparedness is ongoing. Continue drills, practice first aid and knots, and keep integrating small smart actions into daily life. You've replaced fear with confidence and uncertainty with a plan. Stay vigilant, stay practiced, stay safe. You've earned this peace of mind. If you found this helpful, subscribe for weekly tips and deeper tutorials on each skill. See you next time.